What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed. OG is back, man. You guys already know what time it is with this cat right here. I don't talk about it, I stay about it. Well, anyways, people, a video popped up today. Mr. Gunnerz Collective joined Strength Cartel. So I need to speak a little bit on that, man. It's like it was a news flash to me. But anyways, people, real quick, before I do go and touch on that, I got to give a shout out to all of my channel members, my channel subscribers, and all of my followers on IG, and people that's just following me here on YouTube but haven't subscribed yet. Hit that like and subscribe button, people, or thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever you like. Just subscribe. Let's get this channel to 10,000 subscribers, and I'll start doing lives. I'll interact with every last one of you guys. You know, you guys already know what time it is with this individual right here. I'm non-biased. I show love to everybody. I don't care what your background is. You know what I mean? If you're a person that conducts himself, you know, respectfully and has dignity, you know, I'm going to give you the utmost respect. But anyways, if you guys want to get started on your fitness journey, because I am a full-time online fitness coach, shoot me a DM. As a matter of fact, go check out my Instagram. It's High Power Fitness, high_power_fitness_. You could check out my material there. I have over 2 years of material. Me hitting the gym consistently for 2 years straight at 2 o'clock in the morning, never missing. Every Sunday run day, baby. Running 7 miles without missing. And yeah, this is what I do. I have the blueprint to success, people. So if you're tired of spinning your wheels and not knowing how to get started, I already told you, shoot me that DM, or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Real quick, to the new guys that are viewing this channel, I am, like I said, a full-time online fitness coach. I always start off discussing something about nutrition or fitness or home remedies. You know, self-improvement, self-development, anything that has to do with mindset, fitness, or nutrition. I'm your man. This is going to be short today, shorter than the norm, people, okay? Someone asked me about peptides, if I'm familiar with peptides. I've heard about them. You know, there's a lot of synthetic peptides out there in this world now. It's just about anything you could get out there synthetic form now. It's crazy. Whether it be good for you or not, I have no idea, because why I don't indulge in them. Everything I do is natural. You know what I mean? The build that I've acquired is through eating, nutrition, because 90% of your results are going to come from nutrition. Just in case if you didn't know, now you know. Well, anyways, I do ramble on, and that's what I did. Back to peptides. Your body has a natural peptide, okay? For those of you that didn't know, that peptide is insulin. So real quick, let me just address this real quick here. Insulin is a peptide hormone produced by beta cells of the pancreatic islet, encoded in humans by the insulin gene. Okay, so if you treat your body right and respect it, as you should, because this is your temple, take care of it, keep them insulin spikes under control, you'll have that natural peptide, people. Now, with that being said, let's move on to Mr. Gunnerz Collective. Well, as you guys know, every Friday, I go over all of my team members. Well, I try to go over all of their profiles. It's kind of hard, you know what I mean, because I have team members all around the world. So it's an all-day job. That's why I'm running a little bit late today on dropping this video. You know, I have to check their weigh-ins, their progress pictures, and see where they're struggling at. And I got to reach out to some of them. Some of them reach out to me, you know what I mean? Because, well, you know, my team members, they can reach out to me at any given time of the day. You know what I mean? I'm accessible to them. And I'm just a phone call away. You know what I mean? I will always make time for my team members. I don't care where I am at. I could be on vacation. You drop me a line and boom, I'll hook it. Anyways, yeah, I rambled on once again, didn't I? Well, anyways, today, running a little bit behind, started to bust my workout, get it in, you know what I mean? I actually worked out this morning and finished up a little bit, the second part of it later on in the day. And, you know, like I said, Fridays are very busy for me. But anyways, long story short, people, I'm going through YouTube. Well, it's usually what pops up on my feed. Okay, I see this thumbnail popped up in my feed. Mr. Gunnerz Collective joins Strength Cartel. Right away in my mind, I said, what the fuck? This can't be true. This is bullshit. It kind of got me heated. Because, you know, I've tapped in with Mr. Gunnerz Collective, and you know what I mean? I'm always trying to put him up on game when it comes to that nutrition, because I'm very aware that he's a diabetic, and a lot of the drinks that he was consuming, that he was drinking, were actually harmful to him, especially being a diabetic. When you're drinking beverages that contain maltodextrin, it registers so high on the glycemic chart, it's terrible for you. You know what I mean? So anyways, you know, we all are humans. We all play with emotions every now and then. So that's what I did right away. But then I was thinking, this can't be so. What the fuck why would Gunner join them? Don't get me wrong. I have nothing to say about Mr. Big Boy, Strength Cartel. Like I've said in the past, I met him in person, and he appeared to be a very humble person. Now, considering the location where we were at, obviously you're going to have to conduct yourself in the most professional and respectful manner. You know what I mean? Because you have your audience, your supporters there, and you don't want to, you know, disappoint them. You coming out of character. So if you are playing a role behind the screen, which real high 90s, all you cats are portraying something that you really aren't on here. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, on social media, you could be anything you want. Actually, you could do that shit in real life. Now, from what I hear, you could identify as a cat, and your teachers have to honor that and respect it. That's fucking crazy. I don't know what this world's coming to, but it's some crazy stuff, man. It's kind of scary if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? I know I clown every now and then with my wife, because we could be at a place in the restroom where I'm at, it'd be fucking backed up. So I just tell my wife, you know what, baby, I'm going to identify as a woman and go in there and take me a piss, because I'm going to end up pissing my pants. I just do it out of humor. I don't do it, people. I would never do that. You know what I mean? I stay hood about this shit. I'll find me a motherfucking tree, baby. You know what I mean? Whip it out and piss it out. You know what I mean? It's being respectful and private and discreet about it. You know what I mean? I'm not like some of these cats, man. They really need to get their ass handed to them. You know what I mean? I've seen cats do that shit and, you know, full exposure. It's wrong. It's wrong. But, you know, most of the time them cats ain't wrapped too tight. You know? Well, anyways, yes, I rambled on. That's what I do, people. Well, anyways, Mr. Gunnerz Collective, his video popped up on my feed, and, you know, right away, I was thinking, what the fuck? Why is this cat doing that? Is this guy trying to get the inside scoop on what goes on that camp? He addresses them with a certain, him and Dubs address them with a certain name, in which I won't address them. Why? Because I know exactly what that word means. That's, like I said in the past, if you guys don't know, that's calling someone out their name. That's calling them a bitch. And the reason I know that is because the last time when I was in the joint, there was a little homie that was, he was Arabic, and he taught me a little bit of Arabic. You know what I mean? So, shamuta is a bitch, calling someone a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if they ever see my videos. If they do see them, maybe they not see them through my whole video. You know, at the end of the day, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? As long as you hit that like and subscribe button, baby, I guess that's all that counts. Keeps me in the algorithm. Keeps me going. But anyways, people, yeah, so that fucking video popped up. This is about the third time I've said that. And I played with emotions. Got me a little heated. But then I think, nah, there's got to be an ulterior motive behind this shit. So anyways, I get set up for the last of my workout, toss it on there, and long and behold, Mr. Gunnerz Collective. Shout out to you, my boy. Much love and respect, man. You never seem to surprise me, my boy. He clickbait people. He clickbaited us. Is there anything wrong with that? I don't see nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? It is what it is. If you're fucking that sensitive with people using clickbait, stay off of social media. Because every day in life is fucking clickbait. Them people that you bought your car from reeled your ass in. They gave you the old okie doke. You see what I'm saying? Clickbait comes in many different ways and forms, man. But it only applies to us raza out here, it seems like, because everybody else gets away with it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I really don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Because you don't have to pull up to my channel. You could keep on stepping, baby. Swipe left, swipe right. Like I've said, just don't scuff up my motherfucking state boots. Because if you do, you already know what time it is. Find one up in your ass. But back to Gunnerz Collective, man. Well, anyways, I started listening to the video. Video's very interesting, man. Gunner is he's a very entertaining person, man. And then out of the blues, out of nowhere, my boy gives me a shout out. He said if he's going to sign up with anybody to get fit and get them traps on Sweezy, he's going to sign up with this cat right here. OG. Proof is in the pudding, baby. Come on now. I don't got to lie to kick it. You know what I'm saying? It's all natural too, baby. You know what I mean? It's all about nutrition. But anyways, hey, man, that really hit a spot in me. You know what I mean? Because I never expected that. You know what I'm saying? But and that's why I support them gentlemen. They never they may speak on a lot of people. They get their clown on. You know what I mean? To a certain extent, they may hold animosity to certain individuals. At the end of the day, that's them. You know what I mean? Just because they're riding that wave doesn't mean I have to be on that wave. You feel me? Per you ain't got one of them funny jackets. Because they've spoke on fucking, you know, Mr. Meanie Weenie, the Master Hooper, Wes Watson too. And I don't trip on that dude. I tip my hat to him. He's working people. He's working people out of their pocketbooks, baby. You know what I mean? I would love to be at that level. No doubt about it. You know what I mean? But for now, I'm doing what I do, and I'm changing people's lives. I'm helping people change their lives and start becoming that 10.5, baby. Because you already know right here on High Power Fitness, I don't fiddle diddle, baby. We get it in. We get a whole lot out of my motherfucking program. 10.5, baby. We don't settle for less. But anyways, yeah, so back to that. Mr. Rambler rambled on again. Yeah, I was very grateful for what Mr. Gunner did. I wish I knew how to clip that part so I could have put it on my video right here, the way these other cats be doing that. I think maybe I might have to do that on the computer. If any of you guys know, man, put me up on some game. You know what I'm saying? I should just reach out to Gunner and them, but sometimes I don't do it. You know what I mean? Because I know they're very busy. You know what I mean? So a lot of times I just try to figure stuff out on my own. And that's why I'm a little bit behind on thumbnails and all that. I mean, I'm cool with my thumbnails. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to get all fancy. Why you want to be fancy? Oh, you fancy, huh? You know what I mean? I'm not one of them persons. I'm very simple. You know what I mean? Keep it simple. Simple scales and fancy fails, baby. I'm a firm believer of that. You know? But anyways, man. Hey, once again, Gunner, Mr. Gun. Hey, gracias, my boy. I really appreciate what you did because you didn't have to do that. And for those of you people, funny bunnies on here saying, oh man, you're always on their nuts, get whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Them two individuals, Mr. Dubs and Gunner, said I could use their name anytime I want. So if I really wanted to come out here and do that clickbait, I could say, let's talk Dubs today. And not even talk about him. And it'll draw in an audience. But every time I put up a thumbnail, my thumbnails ain't clickbait. Because I do address what I talk about on there. Okay? I explain it the way I experienced the things about the titles that I put up there. Okay? This is my story. I'm going to tell it the way I want. It's not your story. So if you want to sit and listen, sit and listen. But always remember, you're going to hear a little bit about nutrition and fitness, and then I'll come up with the story towards the end. You know what I mean? And usually my stories are based off of what my audience or my team members or the people from Instagram ask me to do. You know what I mean? Or even just homies that I run into in the street. You know what I mean? I get messages all the time, and a lot of messages, they don't come out, how should I say? They don't come out on your end because they come out on my Q&A Thursdays, and that's through Instagram. So anyways, people, like I said, man, make sure you hit the thumbs up or thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button, put your notification bell and all, share this channel. That way we could get up to 10,000 subscribers. With the 10,000 subscribers, I will start doing lives. With my lives, I will interact with everybody. And like I've told you in the past, and I'm going to tell you guys today, there's zero tolerance for stupidity. Because we all know what happens when you play stupid games. You win stupid prizes. And with them stupid prizes, you will be removed from the yarda. There's no calientadas, people. So that's your warning. First and last warning. Now with that being said, people, again, yes, I rambled. I didn't complete exactly what I wanted to talk about, but it is what it is. I'll review this video and maybe I'll add to it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Now, DM me or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com if you're ready to take it to that next level and start becoming that best version of yourself. It's time to invest in yourself today, people. Live healthier and stronger today. That way you could be around longer for your family for the days to come. They need you. Let's get it.